Hello, everyone. You're to day 2. I'll be handing over to Ella to walk us through, and welcome everyone. Thank you.
Hello everyone, can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know you can hear me in the comment section.
Yeah, Ella, I think that they've not joined yet, so let's just allow some few minutes.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay, while we wait for people to join us, let's just quickly say a word of prayer. In Jesus' name, Lord, we thank you for this opportunity. We thank you because you alone can do this in our lives. We thank you, oh Lord, for bringing us here again today for day 2. We ask, oh Lord, that you go ahead, oh Lord, and do that which you want to do in our lives as concerning our careers in the name of Jesus. That we would be able to learn all that you need us to learn from this class today, and not just learn, to be also able to implement everything that we've learned in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, gracious God. Thank you, Lord, even as you start with us. We know you're going to give us wisdom. I know you're going to fill us with the right knowledge in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, awesome God, for in Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. All right, we're giving just 1 more minute for people to join, and if our 1 minute elapses, we'll just continue. I hope they would be able to join and still follow through with the class. Okay, I think we should go ahead and start. I believe anyone that wants to still join can join at any point of the meeting, just so that we are able to maximize our time. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to day 2 of the Career Plus workshop. It's an absolute delight to have you all here once again. And if you're joining us today for the very first time, you are most welcome. My name is Emanuela Madukwe, and I'm still your host for this session. I'm so excited about today's session because today we'll be talking about the real deal. We'll be talking about that which concerns us as career professionals, because we'll be optimizing our LinkedIn profiles. Last week, in the last session, we were able to talk about the fundamentals of LinkedIn. We talked about the importance of LinkedIn. We talked about the benefits of LinkedIn to us as career professionals, and we went ahead to set up our LinkedIn profiles. Today, we are taking it a step further. Today, we'll be talking about optimization, because what is a LinkedIn profile if it is not optimized for our benefits? So I hope you are ready. I hope you are sat with your notepad, with your pen, and ready to make the most out of today's class. So if you've joined and you are very much ready for today's class, you have your LinkedIn profile already set up, I want to see your reaction in the comment section. Just type, "I am ready." If you've joined here now and you've optimized, you've created your LinkedIn profile and you're ready for today's class, just type, "I am ready" in the comment section. I have just 1 minute for that. Type, "I am ready" in the comment section. Yes, I'm still waiting for us. I am ready in the comment section. If you have your LinkedIn profile opened and you are sat, you are ready for today's class, let me see your comments. Oh, yes. Thank you very much, because I'm already seeing "I am ready" in the comment section. So you're very, very much welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So today's class promises to be very interactive. Today's class is going to be very practical, because all hands need to be on deck to ensure that our LinkedIn profiles are highly optimized. And today, without wasting time, let's go straight to welcoming our coach for today. Now, our coach is an asset integrity professional in the oil and gas industry with about 8 years of experience in the field. Beyond his engineering career, he is also over 11 years of experience in business. This gives him a well rounded perspective on both career growth and entrepreneurship. He is deeply passionate about helping individuals grow, position themselves strategically, and access better opportunities. This passion led to the creation of Business Opportunity Every Day, where he is committed to equipping people with the right tools for career advancement. So, ladies and gentlemen, with a resounding virtual applause, let's make welcome Engineer Kosi Madukwe. I want to see your virtual applause. Yes, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Ella, for the warm
So we
welcome.
can't hear you.
Oh, really? Can you hear me now?
Hello, sir.
Oh, good. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just comment on the comment section if you can hear me.
Sir, are you with us? We can't hear you.
Can anyone else hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you, sir.
But I can hear you. Okay, the people on the comment section, they
I
say they
don't know
can
if it's
hear me.
just me.
I think maybe
Oh,
your
okay,
volume
you
is
can hear
down.
him. I think it's me. Let me try to fix
Just
mine.
check your volume. I can hear you now. You are muted.
So I think your audio is okay. Let me try to fix mine.
Okay, all right. Thank you everyone, and thank you for joining us for the day 2 of the workshop. Right. So we are going to go straight right into the discussion, right? But then before we go ahead, I would love to explain a little bit of what we did last week, right? I'm just going to do a recap about we started by talking about covering around what LinkedIn is, its benefits and superpower, and also we did a little demo on how to register so that at the day 2 of the workshop everyone would be able to follow us through as we do the practicals and show what we need to do. So we said on the benefits, LinkedIn on the basic is more like a community for professionals, career professionals, right? Whether you are in business, non-for-profit, for-profit, you are an employee, you are an investor. It's more like a space where you come and build relationship and increase your network, right? So the benefit is that it helps you to do networking, it helps you to do job discovery, it helps you to also build a personal brand, and also helps to increase your credibility. That is basically what LinkedIn is here for, and it helps you to do. So giving examples on basically for all the 4 key points I mentioned. For networking, let's use a graduate from Unilag. It helps you to connect with alumni working at MTN or Access Bank and the rest. For you to use it, you also have to search your alumni, follow companies, and then send respectful messages. This helps you to connect with people that you already know, and also connect to with people that you are yet to officially or personally know. Let's say you've applied for a job, but they've not reached out to you. With LinkedIn, you can search for the company, look for the HR or hiring manager, or basically anyone that works in that company. And with that, you can start a conversation, and the person gets to know you. We established a fact last week Friday, where we mentioned that LinkedIn can help you to bring the person in the paper application, right? When you send CVs, and there are countless CVs, we also said that the reason why they do physical interview is so that they can connect your person to um, what they are seeing on paper, right? That's just it, basically. Um, So when they now connect your person to who they have read about on your CV, it can now help them to make a decision to know, oh, hey, are we going ahead with this person? It's possible that you might have the best of CVs, but then personally you don't connect to their spirit, or they don't like your vibe or your energy, right? So to when you've not gotten the opportunity for a physical interview, what LinkedIn helps you to do in the area of networking, like I've been saying, is to build that personal relationship so that these people can get to know who you are beyond all the English and all the things you've stated on your CV, right? So it can help you get to that recruiter, ask the recruiter, hey, hello, I am Kosi. I applied for this so role over 2 weeks. I've not gotten any feedback yet. My skills set or level is this. I can do that. Where I've worked initially, I've been able, or where I'm working currently, I've been able to get this problem, and I've solved this, and this is the solution. These are the numbers, and this, right? I would really love to work with your company. That's if you want to be straightforward like that, because most times in LinkedIn, you are not there to start chatting. I like your hair. This, right? Is only when you've built that relationship over time, you can get to make it purely fully personal. But with time, as you're meeting people, first impression really matters. That is what LinkedIn helps you to do. For job discovery, let's say you're a professional, a project engineer, it helps you to see a vacancy that is shared by a recruiter, especially in the states where you are, right? That's what LinkedIn also helps you to do. Oh, you are in, let's say you are in Kafanchan, and you've been looking for a job in Kafanchan, right? But because you have a limited network coverage. You don't really know people. You just moved into Kafanchan, right? You can just log into LinkedIn, set up your AI job search, and you get alerts when jobs in that location are shared, right? So what you do is just turn on your job alerts and follow recruiters. Here we are going to learn how to follow companies and also know when they are recruiting. For personal brand, it's as an HR officer, posts about hiring trends and gets invited to speak, right? Or like I said, there are some jobs that they've reached out to me, recruiters or hiring managers reach out to me and say, oh, I saw your CV, your LinkedIn profile, and your skill level is top notch and would love to offer you this job. What do you think about this job? Can we have a more discussion about it? Recently, someone reached out to me from USA, and she's an agent that she said that her client is looking for people, professionals in asset integrity, NDT inspection, and they want to learn more about new trends around that. If I'm willing to discuss with them, they are going to pay me hourly, and they were asking me for my rates. And you say I didn't go to look for anything. All right, there is a colleague currently in the office right now. This person, they reach out to him to consult in the oil and gas space and all that. So if you have a very good LinkedIn helps you to be seen, There's a section on LinkedIn that will always show you, especially via email. So and so in this company viewed your profile. So and so from this company viewed your profile, right? If you don't build a personal brand, talk around things in your space, you wouldn't actually get these recommendations or scouting by recruiters, right? So how do you build your personal brand using LinkedIn? You have to share useful insights, professional wins, what you've done. You have to be a noisemaker for people to not be somebody do buy your plantain here or something like that. And the person became viral over time, right? So you have to carry your matter on the head if you really want to get results. And LinkedIn is a place that can help you to professionally do that. And also, why you sell your personal brand, it helps to build credibility, right? As an NDT inspector, it shows you can use it to show your certifications, or let's say as a marketer, you can show that you are part of the chartered marketers, or you are this, or you are certified for this, you are approved for this, and these are the things you've done. It helps to build your credibility. People can easily see, like what we said last week. We said that your CV is basically tailored to a particular job per time, right? Based on the job description of that job, you can tell your CV that this is what you can offer based on this. But LinkedIn gives you the opportunity to share everything about you, so that somebody can come and see that, oh, you know how to do this, you've done that, and you've done that. It can really show your career growth and what you've been interested in, right? So how to also increase your credibility? You add your certifications, your photos, your measurable achievements, right, and all that. So this is basically how these things work, benefits around LinkedIn, and how to actually utilize them. So we now said that there was a practical activity or an assignment that we gave last week. We said you should ask yourself on your book, because it's going to help you tailor your LinkedIn and also your search process, your job search process. First, you have to ask yourself, what job or career direction am I pursuing? Because I am someone that advocates for a definiteness of purpose. You don't just do anyhow job, any job that comes. You say, I beg, brother, I'm looking for a job. What kind of job? What can you do? You say, any job at all. I do everywhere. I'm active. These are for people that are directionless in their life. So we don't, in our community, we don't encourage people that are directionless. So that somebody can say, oh, I'm looking for a teacher, English teacher. They can say, oh, meet this person. I'm looking for a career lawyer, or I'm looking for a corporate lawyer. They say, oh, meet this person. Or I'm looking for a consultant that does consulting for the education sector. Meet this person. Not when they come, I'm looking for this, I can do it. I'm looking for this, I can do it. I'm looking for this. Only you cannot do everything, right? So we want you to answer the question, what job or career direction are you pursuing? We also asked you to also answer this question, what do you want to notice, or who do you want to notice you online? Because if you can answer the first question, you sign. And then, even in that area, for example, let's say you are an engineer. Are you looking for any kind of person to see you online? Are you desiring for the hiring managers, for people who have projects, looking for project executors and project engineers or managers, right? So you have to know who you want. So it's more like Ella also mentioned, who are your target audience? So this is specifically trying to answer that question, who are your target audience? So it's not only people who are doing business that have products to sell or services to render that will always look for target audience. You, as you are in LinkedIn or you're on LinkedIn, you have to also find who are your target audience, right? So number 3 question is, what one problem are you going to solve, or what value do you bring? So if somebody is looking at your profile, the person knows that this is this specific problem that you're solving. So you see that people around that area, they are looking for solutions in that particular area or space or sphere, can know that this person, if you go to this person solves your problem. You can come and say, I have friends that what they do is they do language training for Nigerians abroad. Yeah, Yoruba. A lot of people are in UK, Senegal. They can be in California. They can be in Switzerland, they can be in Netherlands, they can be in Australia, they can be in US, anywhere. And you are on LinkedIn and you are positioning yourself as a Yoruba language tutor. Imagine them paying you in pounds and you are in Nigeria, or you are doing it for people in US. In the night, you just be online because that is when they are awake. Do your thing. And in the morning, you are chilling, sleeping, and then you go to Aboki and change your dollars, right? Or you are doing it for people in UK, which our time is almost the same time. And you are getting paid in pounds, or you are doing it for someone in a country that they accept euro, maybe Ireland and the rest like that. You see that you are really making a lot from this. And it's from LinkedIn that once you've done your personal brand and you have your credibility, you get these things done. So you need to let them search. Like I also mentioned that last week, you have to search for a company, a recruiter, a professional in that field, and the aim is for you to connect immediately. The aim is to see what good profiles look like, right? So then we are going to do that now. We also so what we are focusing on today is going to be optimizing your LinkedIn and also integrating AI into it. So I just want to quickly touch around LinkedIn optimization. And before we go practically, Ella is going to come to talk about AI, how not to misuse AI, the right place to use AI, and all that. So once we are done, we now go fully practical after this. And I hope you are with your pen, your paper, and your profile is ready. Because if you are with your pen and your paper and you don't have your profile set up, that means you are going to rewatch our first week video and then come back to continue, right? But then let's ride on. Um, so welcome to day 2, week 2 of your Career Plus workshop. So we are going to talk about optimizing LinkedIn. It means building a profile that is very easy to understand, like very easy to understand, easy to trust, and easy to discover, right? We are going to point out the key factor here is that every single area or sections of your profile needs to have key points, or should I say keywords. It's not a time for you to start speaking a lot of English and start showing us that you know English without missing the keywords and without being redundant, right? Because it will help people to understand you. It will help people to easily trust you. It will also help people to discover you easily. Because a strong profile is not crowded. It is clear, keyword rich, and evidence based, right? So there are sections to optimizing your LinkedIn. There's first of all is your profile section. Your profile section matters the most. This is where you have your profile photo, you have your headline, you have your about section, you have your experience, you have your skills, you have your featured section, you have your recommendation and endorsement, and you have your contact information and location, right? This is very, very key in optimizing your LinkedIn. So going deep dive into it, you'll be talking about your photo, your banner, your first impression, and a whole lot. I think I need to stop now because what Ella is going to bring us on is very, very key so that as we are moving on, we are also integrating AI into optimizing our LinkedIn so that it can help us to also maximize the use of our time and also get the best of results. All right, Ella, are you ready for us?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, over to you now. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Engineer Kosi, for this opportunity. Very briefly, I'm just going to give an introduction of how we can maximize the use of AI as we're looking at optimizing our LinkedIn, right? So to get a perfect picture of what we are looking at, we already know AI, and most of us here already use the AI tools, especially the common one, which is ChatGPT. But the real question is, how are you using ChatGPT? How are you using the AI tools? Are you using it just casually, or you're using it strategically for your career advancement? That's the major question. Why many persons are worried about AI coming to steal their jobs. Smart people are strategically using AI to gain visibility, for career growth, and for opportunities. So you have to ask yourself, who are you in these two persons? Are you worried that AI will one day just take you off the market? Or are you strategically utilizing AI as a tool to advance in your career, to gain more opportunities and for visibility? Right. So AI is beyond a tool that we use to answer random questions. I know many persons, what they use ChatGPT for is to ask questions. Just any question that comes to mind, you just ask. As wonderful as awesome that is, I just hope you're using it beyond just asking questions, just moving through your life, right? So there are many ways we can utilize AI to help us better. AI can help you think better. AI can help you communicate better. AI can help you better position yourself. Now that we are talking about LinkedIn, right? In today's world, what you know is just a small piece of um, how you present what you know, right? So beyond what you know, beyond what you think, the experience you think you have, how you present that experience, how you present what you know is very much more important that that thing you know exactly. And the perfect way to describe this is the use of LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a platform that helps us as career professionals, right? So today we're going to be talking about how we can use AI to better position ourselves. Since we're talking about positioning, LinkedIn is a perfect platform for positioning as a career professional, right? So today we're going to be talking about how to use AI to optimize our LinkedIn. I want to tell you something. Your LinkedIn, like Engineer Kosi already rightly mentioned, is like your online, your digital CV. Most recruiters, before they send you that interview invite, they would go to LinkedIn to search for you. So why you've not gotten that job interview yet might be because they searched for you on LinkedIn and they did not see anything useful about you. So that application did not just pass anywhere because where are you? Like, I want to see you. I want what are you doing exactly? Right. So that's one reason why we need to optimize our LinkedIn so that as we are applying for jobs, as we are trying to grow in our career, we know that we have a presence, right? Personal branding, you have a presence that people can go to and know that, okay, this person, this is what this person does, and this is what this person is not doing. So, how to use AI to optimize our LinkedIn? One, AI can help us with profile optimization. Like Miss Engineer Kosi already said, your headline, your about me section, your experience section, you can use AI to write these things. And it don't see it as AI would say what you are not. No, AI is just there to help coordinate what you already have going on, right? So your whole profile, it will help you structure it in a way that you want your target audience now to see and to like, right? So AI can help you with your profile optimization. You can use ChatGPT to write your about me section, write it well. Another thing is content creation. We already know, and I know, hope most of us are already utilizing it. In content creation, we can use AI to know what content to post. After optimizing our LinkedIn profile, another thing is to start posting, even if it's just once in a while. You need to post. You need to post about your growth. You need to post about things that you're doing, exciting things you're doing in your career. And I know sometimes you would run out of idea. You are asking yourself, what do I post today? I need to post, but I don't know what to post. AI can help you do that. right? It can help you organize your thoughts. It can help you present it in the perfect way possible. So you have something running on your LinkedIn profile. It can obviously help you with visibility. So if your LinkedIn profile is already optimized and you're posting, you already know that you are visible, right? So it's going to help you with that visibility. But the most important thing I want to talk about today is not just what AI can do for us or how AI can help us, but how we should use AI properly. How do you use AI properly? This is where I know most persons have issues with. Now, there are some rules I'm going to talk about, and these rules are going to guide us to utilizing AI properly. The rule number one is be specific. Be specific. I love prompts so much. My husband and my brothers, people close to me, they call me the prompt queen. Why? Because the prompts you give an AI is what would determine what it would give you. And that is the truth. Okay, so this first rule that says be specific. So instead of just coming to AI and say, write my CV, I'm a customer service rep, write me a CV. AI will write you a CV. And you know one amazing thing about AI is that I'm not sure any of us here have maybe used ChatGPT and you ask ChatGPT a question and it did not respond with, oh, that's a brilliant idea. That's a perfect idea. It will obviously tell you it's a perfect idea. It's because it will not tell you it's stupid, like it's dumb, like right. So what you give AI is obviously what it's going to give you back. That's just the truth. So you need to be specific when giving your AI prompts, when telling me what to write. So instead of just saying, write me a post for my LinkedIn profile, right? Just like that. You can go further to tell it, okay, I'm transitioning from customer service rep to data analysis. I want to make my first post on LinkedIn talking about this transitioning phase, the challenges I've faced during this phase, and how I've been able to overcome them. Or like, do you understand what I'm trying to even say? This is more specific. It would give you better results than just telling it to give you a post. And sometimes the post it would give you would not even align to what you want. Like normally, if we want to post something, your brand alignment should matter to you. That is why you need to be very specific when giving your AI prompts to write for you. The second thing, the second rule we're going to talk about is do not copy. Ladies and gentlemen, do not copy, right? Do not copy and everything you see on AI, just copy it and paste. No, refine, refine. AI would give you a draft. It will not give you the final answer. You need to refine whatever AI gives you to have your personal touch, to have your tone. Most of us already know when we see certain posts on WhatsApp, certain captions, certain stories, we just tell ourselves this is AI. Why is it obvious that it's AI? Why? Because the person just copied it from AI and pasted. There was no refining, there was no editing. Why? Why? So please, the second rule is do not copy. Do not copy the same way it is. No, refine it. Give it your touch, give it your tone, right? Make it human, like so that when we read it, we'll connect with it. It will resonate with us because we are human beings. So all those big grammar, all those, it's nice. Like you want to sound professional. It's amazing. But don't forget that human touch to that content. That's what makes it unique. That's what will make us not know it's AI, right? So that's rule number two. Do not copy. Now, the last rule we're going to talk about is AI is your partner. So I want you to see AI as your smart assistant. I will always say this: your AI is as smart as you are. Your AI is as smart as you are. If you're smart, if you ask the right questions, if you write the right prompts, your AI will give you smart answers, would give you the answers that you need. So your AI is as smart as you are. So don't use AI to replace your thinking. AI is not supposed to be used to replace your thinking. You're supposed to think. You're supposed to think. You're supposed to think out your ideas, right? AI would now come in as your smart assistant to help you to structure whatever you've thought about. Do you get? It will help you to define it so that you are not amiss, or you don't miss out anything. That's what AI is supposed to be for. So it's not supposed to replace your thinking. These are the three golden rules, but I would like to add something more like a bonus tip, two bonus tips. The first bonus tip is try to use, especially with ChatGPT, try to use the audio option. So when you think of an idea, sometimes when you start typing it, except you are a writer, because writers, I don't know, they know how to type as it's coming in their head, right? But if you're not, as it is in your head, just on the audio option and talk to it, right? Communicate, tell it what's in your mind. It will help you structure it, it will help you compose your thoughts, right? So it would help you not to also miss the most important thing you want to talk about, or the most important thing you want to add in your prompt. So try to be using the audio option. And the other bonus tip is, if you can afford it, please go for the pro versions. If you can afford it, if you know AI is a good assistant to you, please go for the pro versions. You are going to love it so much. You're going to get the best out of it. So I know most people pay their assistants so much money, right? Just a pinch of it to get the ChatGPT Pro would help you. Like, you would love it more with that. Okay, so having talked about those rules, another thing I'm going to talk about that is going to help our speaker with the practical section is how to use this, because I talked about utilizing AI for your LinkedIn optimization, your profile optimization. So I talked about the profile picture. Most of us create images, professional images. So now that we're talking about optimizing your LinkedIn profile, I know most of us will be asking, I don't have money to go to the studio to take professional headshots. And not just about the money. Some persons, their problem might not be money, it might also be time. Because for you to go to the studio to take professional picture, you have to create time for it. Book your makeup artist if you're a girl, do your hair, get clothes, pay the photographer, book a studio if the person doesn't have a studio, and all those troubles, right? Awesome, they are perfect. If you can do it, fine. But if you can't, there is also a way to use AI to do this. So just in steps, I'm going to just tell you about the steps. Our coach would help us to see it, right? So the first step is, you can go to Pinterest or any other social media of your choice, right? Type professional headshots. You would see lots of inspirations. You see lots of beautiful pictures. Choose the one that you like, right? Choose the one that you like, the one that you feel like is perfect for you and for what you also want to create. Save that picture. Come to ChatGPT, post that picture and tell it, remember prompt, tell it to describe this picture perfectly, that anyone that needs to recreate this picture exactly how it is would be able to do it with your description. Describe this picture in such a way that I can use the description to generate an image that looks exactly like it without the face. When you've given ChatGPT this prompt, it will describe that image for you. So the next thing you need to do is to go to all these image generation apps, AI apps. You can use Nano Banana, you can use Gemini, right? Put your picture, your selfie or any clean picture of your choice. Remember, the quality of the picture you're going to get will be determined by the quality of the picture you're going to send to it. So when you put your picture, you put that same description that ChatGPT gave you to that um, image generation website or anything. So when you put it there, you tell it to generate an image with this description. It will give you a clean, sweet, professional looking picture. I promise you, you're going to love you. You're going to love yourself. This you can use it for. I know now we're talking about LinkedIn optimization. You can use it for your LinkedIn. You can also use it if you're a business person. You don't have time to be taking product pictures all the time. You don't have time to. There are lots of things you can use. Oh, there's no time. There are lots of things you can do, right? Create clean professional pictures for your brand, even after optimizing your LinkedIn, and you want to make a LinkedIn post and you want to generate a picture of you talking to an audience, or you trying to analyze the data, or you trying to do this, it can help you generate the picture and you use it for your post. Okay, so I hope I've done, I've utilized our time very well to just do this brief introduction. As our coach goes on, he would show us how to now do this thing practically. We would see it all today. So, what I want you to do is to obviously pay attention and see how you can start, as he's saying these things, see how you can start implementing them in your own profile already. So, AI will not replace you. AI will not replace you. But someone who knows how to use AI strategically would have an advantage. And I believe that is the person you want to be. So thank you so much for this opportunity once again. Engineer Kosi, over to you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Ella, for sharing insights. For those that don't know, I call her prompt queen. So she does prompt a lot. She knows how to do prompt and she gets what she's looking for exactly the way she wants it. There's so many things she shares on her social media that she has used AI to actually get. And if you weren't told, you wouldn't know that this was actually done using AI, right? So going straight to the business of the day. You remember last week we created a fresh LinkedIn profile. So we are trying to do them on the go with you here on this in this workshop. So I'll be sharing my page. Um I'll be sharing my screen so that we'll be able to actually see these things while we are doing them. So if you can see my screen, I'd want to see your reaction on the chats. Let me see the chats. If you can see, just post your best chats emojis on the comment section if you can see my screen at the moment. Okay, the screen is clear. All right, so moving ahead, um this is our baby LinkedIn that we created as at last week. As you can see, it is basically a newborn baby. This profile is a real estate specialist profile that works with DoorDash, and we have few network. Did we even add network? We did not add network, right? But then we are going to ensure that we follow through on our profile optimization steps. Like we clearly stated, we are going to focus on our profile photo, the headline, about section, the experience, the skills, the featured section, recommendations and endorsements, contact information and location. All right, so let's go straight ahead with profile photo, right? So profile photo for LinkedIn is always a professional headshot. It's not something that you just do as you wish, right? But then I'm going to take a picture of myself that clearly shows my face. Remember what Ella said, that as you do these things, you have to give that AI a very, very good opportunity to help you, right? You shouldn't just do something expecting that, oh, the AI should read your mind and give you the best options, right? So, going deep into this, I'm trying to get a picture that we are going to use. I don't know if someone can send a picture to the chat, to our group chat, so we can use it to do the magic that we wish to do. Anyone, just share your picture. It must not be a professional picture, just picture that shows your face clearly. Just take a selfie right now and send to the group so we can see the magic. Let's see the power of AI. So you don't need to send a picture that you are in a studio. Just send us a normal picture with your face, a selfie, and we can go ahead from there. So I will give you guys 2 minutes to do that. Anyone will see the picture first. That's the one we are going to use. I'm yet to see the picture, or should I just use any picture that I see on my phone? Okay, I think we should just go ahead. I'll try to utilize a picture that is on my phone. Let me see if I can see one of my Ogad passports. I hope he doesn't see this. Uh, all right. I have to share my screen to show this. Share another side. Let me share my screen so that we can see this. Uh, where is this? Okay. All right. So there are so many options, so many alternatives. I don't know if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, please let me know in my comment section. A screen of a face. Oh, I didn't complete this sharing of screen. Let me do it again. Yeah, can you see my screen now? Please confirm. All right, so let's move ahead. So this is a picture now. This is my Oga picture. You people should not expose this picture. All right. So look at what I did. I had to say generate a three generate three alternatives of a professional LinkedIn headshot image using this face, make it very professional and presentable, right? And this is what the AI did. Did you see what the AI did? It is not really, if you don't know my MD, right, my boss, you might think that, oh, this is exactly, but then it is not. Looking at this picture, right? Because this picture is not clear. Like what Ella said, you have to actually give AI what to really work with. So what Anan did was to get a more clearer picture that shows his face, his everything, his shoulders, his eyes, the two ears, and the lighting is good. Although this is not really, really clear, but look at the outcome of this picture. You see that this one now is very, very fantastic, right? Um, this is very, very fantastic. So we are going to use something like this, or I also used my face to also do this. And look at what I did. I told the AI to, where is it? Okay, let me use this. I told the AI to I described what I really wanted. I said, generate a professional LinkedIn headshot profile picture using the image here. That's this, my face, right? And I said, I want to wear a burgundy suit with black shirts inside a boardroom with cool lighting that shows some oil rig portraits at the back. Ensure to make it look luxury and realistic that people can't tell the difference, right? And the AI thought for so many few minutes and generated this. I want to enlarge this. How do I enlarge this? The AI generated this. So I'm downloading the picture so that we can see it in full scale, right? So going back to my stream platform to add this image. I don't know if you can see it. If you can see it, just I want you guys to be interactive. So you let me know that you are here with me. Okay. All right, but then you can still see the picture. This is what AI generated, right? So I'm going now to our LinkedIn to ensure that it is there. So for me to edit this, I'm using a desktop or I'm using a laptop. So my screen size is different. Maybe from the group, I'm going to do a quick run through using a mobile device to go through all these steps that we actually talked about. So it will be familiar with you because it's basically the same thing, right? Basically the same thing. So I'm going to edit. This is where the edit is to edit my profile, intro, and all the rest, right? But let me start with my image. Now I'm going to upload my image. This is the one that AI generated for us. I'm selecting that. You see how it is. If you can see it, you see that the oil rig I said as a portrait is at the back. The office, the boardroom is luxury. This is the burgundy suit with the black shirt, and this is actually my face. Um, okay, it looks confident. It looks sweet. I can change position how I want it to be, but I think this is perfect. For example, and also it's also good for you to note this. You don't have to pull your picture as if see the way the head is. I don't know if you're seeing it. There is no space or clearance above my head. It's not really good, even for photographers. I will tell you this. So I have to position myself to look normal, right? This is how it's going to be as a circle. But then if you click on the picture, it's still really going to um it's going to blow out. But this is what people will see even without opening it up. It's trying to save. Once it saves, it will pop up. So let's just give it some few minutes for it to save. We have less than 30 minutes to still go. This is 4 o'clock already. But because we need to make sure that we go with a lot of goodies today, this is why we are extending to 4:30 for our training today. So stay with us. So save was successful. This is where it is. Save was successful. The profile or the page, it has refreshed. See my face now, right? So before we started, everywhere was blank. If you can see my profile, you see that everywhere is still blank. We don't have any skill. We don't have any education. We don't. The only experience we have is where we used to at the initial time, right? But then we are going to do all these things as quickly as possible, right? Because it's practical, it might take us a little bit time. So now at the back here, above, just above my picture, at the back here is what they call what they call this again. Just skipped my memory. Uh you might call it a background, or but then the right word I think is banner. This is your banner. It can also help you to streamline what you do in a snapshot. So if somebody comes to your page, they can see your picture. I don't know if my mouse, you can see my mouse moving around my picture. They can see your profile picture, but at the background, they are seeing just a small space of image that shows what you do, right? So now I'm into this profile is into real estate. So I'm going to get an image just for an example for you to see how you can do that. There are so many ways you can do it, but then this is just a quick way to get this thing done. So let me type on my Google um, um, real estate skill mockup, image mockup. Trying to get something, trying to get something. All right, let me use this. You guys will see it once I open it up. Let me use something like this. Okay, so let me change this image. Add cover image. So on LinkedIn, they call it cover image. On Facebook, they can call it banner, right? So let me upload a single image. Go to where I took a screenshot, um, screenshots down to this. It's saving it and it's going to pop up. See my real estate profile is coming alive, right? My real estate profile is coming alive. If anybody comes to this page, the person will be amazed that this is good, right? At the end of the day, I'm sure you can actually attest to the fact that this is really, really good. Actually, it is really, really good, right? So, what else are we going to do after this? Now we are going further to put our um tagline, our contact information, and the rest. So we click on this pen here and it brings us to this place. So it's asking me for name, for however I want my name to show. Let's just say, okay, I want it to be this way. Additional name is like if you have a pet's name, it's going to put this on a bracket. This additional name is going to have it on brackets. But then this is your headline. How do you want people to know you? See, integrating AI with LinkedIn, right? Even right on LinkedIn, you can get AI suggestions. But then this is more like a premium offer. But don't worry, they don't know that we have ways to do these things, right? But then a simple way you can also actually do this is, first of all, we asked you a question, or we asked you some questions last week. We asked you what's let me even get the question specifically so I wouldn't misquote the questions. Where is it? Just give me a few time. Okay. We asked what job or career direction are you looking for or are you pursuing? And who do you want to notice you online? And what problem do you solve or what value do you bring? Right? We can use this now to say, okay, oh, you're a real estate specialist at DoorDash, right? This just shows who you are and where you work. So what people do is you use this symbol to give that demarcation, right? A real estate specialist at DoorDash, you can now say helping, right? If you have any certifications, let's just use MBA. Right. So let me save this. We'll come back again to it. It actually wants me to industry. What industry do I play in? Real estate. Let me see. What's happening? Our information did not come out, so is it my network? Okay, let me add my education. Let's just finish it up. Add education, let's say University of Nigeria. I have to select it, University of Nigeria in Suka. Um, let's say estates or estate management, right? Estate management, field of study. Um, Field of study. What do we do? Let us do business. No, real estate development. When did I start? Started always September, let's say 2012, ended when June 2016. That should be 4 years, right? My grade. A student 4.98. If you like, you can verify. Activities that you did in school, right? Volleyball. These are very important. You are not a robot when you were in school, right? Volleyball, um, SUG secretary, what else? Um, SCF, SCF, ESCO, what else? Let's just leave it at this. So description is where this description is just to talk about your education, what is about basically, right? But now let me go to AI as well. I'm using ChatGPT at the moment. I want to tell it to, I'm just reading out what I'm going to tell it. I'll be like, generate a my education description, which I want to use on my LinkedIn profile. This education section enables me to fully and briefly explain what I did in school, what I learned, and how best I can apply it in real life. I'm currently a real estate specialist and I studied estate management. Help me with an educational description, not more than 1000 characters. I've clicked enter and AI is doing the magic. I've copied it because of want of time. I'm not going to edit like we were clearly told to edit and make sure it doesn't really look AI-ish, right? So I'm just posting it like that. I'm sure we can see that here. Maybe when I'm done, we can look at it and you can also check this profile on your own as I'm doing this because you know the name and it's for real estate, right? So this skill they are asking for is still in my education that we are. So they are talking about skills. So what skill did you get in your education? This is very, very important. Anytime you are adding education or you are adding work experience, you should ensure you add your skill that you are utilizing or you've learned doing that job or a skill, excuse me, or a skill you are using to do that job. Now that it is education that you are feeling and there is a skill section. So this skill section is like you have learned real estate. What are the key points or key skills that you got from this education? Right? So you can say project management, you select it, you can add more as much as you can. They say you should add your top 5 skills in this, right? You can now say estate management. What this thing helps you to do, or property management, or estate real estate project management, anyone you think is good for you, right? What this thing helps you to do is, if there is a job you're applying for, right? If there's a job you're applying for, and you have to see my face while I'm saying this. If there's a job that you're applying for, the right, the AI that I used for the picture generation is Gemini. I don't know how to pronounce it better, right? But then, like I was saying, if you're applying for a position using LinkedIn, there is 2 types of LinkedIn jobs. We'll get to that. Maybe I will talk about that next week during job applications and CVs, right? Or maybe a week after that. There are 2 types of applications that they do using LinkedIn. You can do easy apply, and you can do a direct website application. Easy apply is applications that you do using your LinkedIn profile. You just click on apply and it sends. So during that, using that way of application, what it does is that it packages your CV, or it packages your LinkedIn profile as your CV to the recruiter. Right? When we are done with all this package of the LinkedIn profile page, there's a place you can download your LinkedIn as a PDF. You see that it has arranged your LinkedIn now becomes your CV. So if this is another trick, if you have a job that you quickly need to apply for and you don't have a current CV at hand, but you are sure that your LinkedIn page is up to date, all your skills, all your experiences, every single thing you've done is up to date, you can just quickly go to that place and download your LinkedIn, and your LinkedIn comes in PDF form as a CV which you can send. So if you're using easy apply, it helps you to um apply for the jobs, one, and two, it helps you to show how you rank on that particular job advert. It should show you that, oh, this job advert is requiring 10 skills, and out of this 10 you have only 2. You go just tell yourself, say, guy, is you shouldn't even try it, because the skill they are looking out for, you don't have it. So when you now use easy apply to apply for that kind of job that they are telling you your skill set is not up to that level, first of all, there's going to be an automatic tracking system, ATS, that they use to first of all sieve all the CVs before even going to look for who is remaining. So, and this ATS tracks keywords, right? Keywords for that particular job. And what LinkedIn helps you to do is to show that, helps you to know how you rate or how you rank in the job, right? Even before you apply, do you even have prospects to even apply for the job? Can they even look at your CV to even say, okay, come for interview? Or are you going to be the one that you are coming in, garbage out, you are being pushed out, right? So this is what it helps you to do. So that is why you have to put your skills, because as you are putting these skills, is aligning them one after the other. Especially there are some people that feel that is in this class, and they say that, how can I get a job without actually having any first experience? You just came out from school, right? You see that this education section that I'm putting in, I've already started putting skills. I've already started putting skills, right? So from that point, it helps you to position you better for to in the job market, to the HR or to the recruiter that's looking for you, right? That is basically what it is. So what else are we going to do here? Budgeting. You've learned budgeting. you learn building plan, building accessibility plans, what else? Safety is always key. Safety management system is always key for you to do this. Then you save. So my education is saved. Let me skip these guys. Let's come to my education part. You see where my education is now. It has shown, right? So what some people used to do initially is they'll just put University of Nigeria. Some of them does not even put the course they did or the year they started and everything, your grade and all that. And some of them did not even put the skills. You see where the skill level are, right? And you see what description of what specifically did you learn. You see that this thing now, my LinkedIn page, a new one is not looking good. We have a profile picture, we have a cover page, and we have a very good education, right? So this is how you go on, and you see that AI is helping us to do these things as easy as possible. So now we are going to the next stage. Next stage now is for you to add your experience, or let's assume you don't have any experience, but this particular profile has experience. So let's go to the skill side. Remember that the skill we added is for the education alone, right? But now we are going to go to the skill side. Why are we going to the skill side? Why we are going to the skill side is that when you are doing your job experience and you are doing every other thing, you can now select skills that you've already added on your skill side, because they're going to show your soft skills and your technical skills. You don't just only put technical skills and forgetting soft skills, right? And also skills in LinkedIn, you have a limit of 50 skills. You can't put more than 50 skills, right? So now let us randomly put skills just on comment section. What soft skills and technical skills do you think a real estate specialist should have? I want you guys to do that on comment section so I can also add them. You see that AI too, the LinkedIn too has already suggested some skills based on my profile. It's showing real estate. I'm adding all of them. It's showing real estate. Um, showing real estate. Was hanging. Real estate. Follow the skills. Let me go out and come back again. Discard. I'm still waiting to see comments on skills I should add. So it's showing corporate real estate transaction, investment properties. Let me also click on investment properties. This thing's supposed to come up so I can select it and also add more. But then as it has shown investment property, I will save it. I will also add more skills, right? Investment property, corporate real estate. If you can see here, it's also now telling me that, if remember when I added this experience, it didn't ask me for skill at that point, right? But now because I'm adding skill, this is where you can now add skill for your experience. You can just go there and select it. So it's now telling me that this corporate real estate, if I add this skill to my experience or my education, it shows that, okay, oh, if it's in education, it shows that this is actually the skill I got from my university days, right? But then if I'm working, I can add it to the job I have done or I'm doing that's made me to use this skill. So let me add it to our real estate specialist at DoorDash. I'm adding it and I'm saving. This you can do it automatically immediately, or you can do it later on. So you can keep on adding more skills as much as you can, up to 50, right? So that is it for the skill side. So add more skills, no thanks, right? So if you now go to my skills, you see the difference. If I didn't add any experience to my skill, it's just going to be empty. The only thing you can see here is only real estate transaction, corporate real estate. But now it's showing real estate transaction with the job I'm currently doing on this particular profile. This is real estate specialist at DoorDash. I'm utilizing real estate transactions. I'm also utilizing corporate real estate. You see that this profile is looking very, very nice as it is like this, right? So if you now come to my experience, it's now showing that these are skills that I've utilized in this experience. You see that these things are telling stories as much as as it should, right? It's not just anything. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't even realize that. Um, Let me go back to what I was saying. Why sharing the screen again? So what I'm saying is that if you come to my experience now, you see that the real estate specialist at DoorDash now has experience part under it. So now it shows that my CV is good. These are skills I am utilizing currently in this my current job. If I now go down to my skill side, you see that it listed skills and it's listed where I am utilizing the skill. I'm not just using skill. I don't just have skill without experience. It shows that you have skill and you have experience. This is what it's showing. Right. So now I'm going to edit my experience, right? Because this my experience is not really good. So we're also talking about AI and LinkedIn. You can also enhance your experience using AI that is on LinkedIn, but then this is for premium users. But like I said, we have our way. So now I'm clicking on the pen button or edit button, whichever you have on your device. So this pen button will help me to edit this real estate specialist experience. Or if I click on this plus sign, it will add extra experience or job experience that I have. So let me click on the pen button because this is what you want to edit. So here you see the job title. It will ask you for your employment type. Is it full-time? Is it part-time? Are you self-employed? Is it freelance? Was it a contract job? Is it an internship that you did? Let's use for purpose of learning. Let's say it's an internship, right? During this internship, this is a company I worked. Am I currently working in this company as an intern? I can say no. So it will show me a start date and an end date. Let's say I started in January as an intern, 2024, for example, right? And after 1 year of internship, I ended it in December 2024. They asked, what location is this place? I can just say Nigeria or Lagos, Nigeria. I select it. Then I ask location type. Was it on site that I did this job? Was it a hybrid or remote? You know, hybrid is when you are doing partly remote, partly on site. I can say because it's an internship, I did hybrid, right? Because most companies now are incorporating career, are they incorporating both remote and on site. Right. So description again, once again, this job you are doing, what did you do? What are the KPIs you met? What are your job descriptions? So now in this place, remember that your LinkedIn is most likely like your CV, and it shows more than your CV. So there are two things in doing descriptions on your experience side of your LinkedIn. Is either you put your job description And at the ending part of it, because here you have 2,000 words or 2,000 characters to put. You see this thing that I'm putting here is counting. It's already, I've utilized 122 characters. So it shows that you have limited information to put here, right? So now going back to your link, your AI, I'm going to type what I'm going to send to the AI, right? As my job experience as a real estate specialist intern in DoorDash. So I'm going to say I see the word, see the keyword. I'm going to say I was an intern in as a real estate specialist in DoorDash. So what is going to give me now is going to be more like an achievement. Do you get? It's going to give me achievements in that role. But if you say I am currently this, you see that the kind of content is going to give you back is going to be different. If we had time, I would have done these two prompts and we'll see the results. So, but what I'm going to say is that I was an intern at DoorDash as a real estate specialist. Generate job description for my LinkedIn expressing all my past experiences and achievements during my time as an intern. Right. Why I wrote it here is for you guys to see the prompts I'm going to use for the AI. Now let me copy it and go to my AI and paste. So in few seconds, it's going to generate something amazing for me. It has generated a whole lot, right? And I'm going to say, limit your response to 2,000 characters because it's did a whole lot. I wish I could show us, but it's going to take us time for me to select this screen on display. Now it has done something. I'm going to copy it and I'm going back to this space and I'm pasting it. Now it's gonna blow your mind. I'm looking for how to increase this. There should be a way to increase this thing. I don't know if you can see it, but when I'm done, I'm going to share it. So now it has done a description of the role and what I did in the role. Now it's still asking me to add my skill sets, you see? But I've already added my skill set when during the time I was adding skills. I've added a skill set to this experience that I have, but then you can add more skill sets, right? And it's going to be wonderful. Media is if you want to put any picture to show you working there or as an evidence. So I'm saving it. Now my experience is now good. You see, from having just normal real estate specialist as an experience to adding flesh to it, which are the skills, the time I did this job and the location where I did it and the kind of work I was doing. Was it hybrid? Was it a contract? Was it an internship? Everything is showing here. Now, somebody can come to you, they see your traction, your experience level, and how you are growing. You see what LinkedIn, what AI helps me to do. So, guys, go and look for my profile, the one that we are generating for this, so you can be seeing the thing. I'm sure, or if you guys did not know before, you would have done a before and after so that you can see that this is actually good and it works. It's easy, right? But if you don't know what and what to do, it will just look like, oh, it's rocket science and you don't know what to do, right? This is my experience and this is my skill in the experience, right? So it said that I supported the real estate team in site selection, market research, and location analysis for expansion opportunities. I conducted demographic, traffic, competitor, and I conducted demographic, traffic, competitor, and market trend analysis to identify high potential locations, assisted in evaluating commercial properties, lease opportunities, and landlord proposals across multiple markets. And all this is what interns do. They help to do stuff, right? So now, let me now bust your bubble, right? I want to add a new experience, but I want to add it as a promotion to this particular role that I did, that this particular company that I've worked with. So I'm going to click on add. If you had a career break, for people that have worked 5 years ago, they were not working, or they now started working after 5 years. This is where you do your career break. But let's go to add position. Now we are going to add position. What's my role now? I'm now going to be a real estate consult or broker, estate broker. Employment type is now full-time. Corporate, DoorDash. I'm selecting DoorDash because it's a promotion, right? You now say, I'm currently working in this role. When did you start? I started January 2025 because my internship ended when? Okay, January 2025. Yes, my internship ended in 2024, December, right? Where's the location again? Location is in Lagos, Lagos, Nigeria. Location type is now on site, right? Description of this role. What I can now do is, you see my profile headline is now going to show, this my profile headline is going to ask me, do I want this to change or do I still want it to continue? Say, where did I find this job? Oh, it was just a promotion. Where is it? There's no promotion. I can just say referral, right? The skills I can add so many skills: luxury homes, property management, broker, buyer broker. These are the skills. You already know all these ones. So description. Then I can go back to that AI and I will say, hey, let me just be a little friendly. I'll be like, hi friend, guess what? I just want to be friendly. This is not really necessary, but then let's just uh, move with it. Hi, friend. Guess what? I just got promoted into a permanent role. Currently working as a real estate broker. Please do a 2000 character description on my current role and solid KPI, right? Because you are still on the roll. You can't start saying, I accomplished this or I accomplished that. It's more of what your KPI is and all that. That is what you're talking about in this space. So now the AI has done something. So he did a lot of explanation. Responsible with this, responsible with that, blah, 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 blah. But then I'm going to explain to it again and say, do this as a job experience that I'm still in currently. Job experience format. Okay, now it has done something, right? And it has even done more. This is the one I can put on my CV. That is if I'm applying for a real estate broker role. Let me select this and then push to my description. Now my description is looking great. Now I'll do save. Skip. Did you people notice something? Look at it. This is what I actually wanted, and I wish it worked, and it did. It's still showing me DoorDash. It's now showing me that I've worked in DoorDash for 2 years and 3 months. But see the beauty. It helped me to align my CV or my experience based on chronological order, right? From the first time I started, the new role went up. It now shows that I started from real estate specialist as an intern, and I've moved to real estate broker as a full time. And I've worked for as a real estate broker for 1 year, 3 months. But generally in DoorDash, I've worked for 2 years and 3 months. You see how it is. It still listed out my skills, the skills I utilize in this space. You see, my skills now have changed. I added 4 skills for this. So this is how it is. If I do another experience that is from another company, it's going to bring it in a different line. But this is to show promotion, right? I'll go back to my profile. You see, my headline now have fully changed. It shows that I work in DoorDash. I went to University of Nigeria and Nsukka, and I'm a real estate specialist at DoorDash. I help families build legacy for their kids, real estate investment consultant. I have MBA in sustainable building and public housing. Just looking at this, just this section alone is solid, right? It's solid. So there's a lot and there is no time. I think we can stop at this point. If you have your profile at this point, you are as good as anything. But we are still going to talk about more details about small things later on. So because of time and also for people that are going to rewatch this thing, let's stop here. But before we go, let me do one thing. You know, you can have your LinkedIn URL, your website. You can call it a LinkedIn website. So it will be linkedin.com/in/your name, right? I see some people that still have some random numbers attached by the side, but let's correct it down. Let it be another takeaway in this meeting. So if you see on the right side, if it is mobile you are using, it's going to be down, 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 down your edit section of your profile, right? But because it's laptop, it brought it up on the right. So this side, you see public profile and URL. So I'm going to edit it so that it will be something that people can easily remember. Do you understand? So I'm going to edit this. So I've clicked on that and I am editing it. So I'm removing all the numbers by the side and I'm saving it like this. Let me see if this will work. So Kosi Ben Madukwe is just as simple as that. I will save it. Hey, let me see if it will detect something. It's telling me that this is not available. Why is it not available? Because my real account, I've already used it. So let me do Kosi Ben Madukwe Career Plus. Career Plus. So that with this, you can use it to go and look for my profile that we are using for this training. Do you get? And I didn't want to put the dash, dash, dash so that you can easily tell somebody, look for my profile, Kosi Ben Madukwe Career Plus. The person looks for you. You can even do it as a link and send to somebody. Link www.linkedin.com/in/Kosi Ben Madukwe Career Plus together. And it is there. I'm going to send this link. I'm going to copy it and share to everyone on the group. So if you are listening to this video later on and you are not on the group, try and find the group. There should be a way you can find the group. Magic or anyhow, you'll still find the group. So this is what it is basically. So let's just end the stream at this point. Did you guys see what I did? I think you guys not see what I did. But then let me refresh. You'll see that the profile have changed. At that point where I clicked it, I just went to change it. So you see that now it doesn't have numbers. And if you can see, let me copy it and put in the comment section, right? So that everybody will also see what I talked about. And I'm also going to put it in the group as well. So this is the profile and this is the link. So you can send this link to anybody for them to see your LinkedIn profile at any point. So this is the point where we are going to stop. And if there are questions, we can take the questions to the group and we'll answer them as much as we can. But at this point, we've really overstayed our time. I was expecting that we'll stay for 1 hour 30 minutes, but this is now 1 hour. Yeah, basically 1 hour 30 minutes. But then handing over to Ella to say one or two things, and then we see you in the next section. Next section is going to talk about your CV properly, how to get a job, and also how to run interviews as well. So thank you so much for really participating in this. I appreciate everyone who came around and who gave us the time. So over to you, Ella. Thank you so much.
Amazing. That was amazing. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Kosi Madukwe. That was an awesome session. Wow. 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 Okay, I think now I understand why this workshop should take more than 3 days, because there's really a lot to talk about. Like when you're talking about one, that's when you realize that you need to still talk about this side. And because of time factor, we're trying to make sure that everything enters into 1 or 2, 3 classes. But you have done an amazing job, sir, and we really appreciate. Thank you so much. So now the day one, we were able to open our LinkedIn account. Today we're able to optimize the LinkedIn profile. So if everything he has explained here today, if you have still not understood it, if you still have questions and you want to know how to apply this to yourself, to your own career path, because he used the real estate field, right? So you can ask your question in the group chat. I want us to engage in that group chat. That group chat needs to be active. We need to know where you are at. We need to know how to come in to help you. Okay, thank you so much, sir, for your time. Another bonus tip I need to add for us today is, you see everything he talked about, writing your headline, your about me, the experience. I'm going to give you a trick that you can just do very quickly. If you already have your LinkedIn profile and somehow you don't have a professional headshot, right? He taught us how to use Jimny, but you can also use Nano Banana, anyone. If you still do not understand that part, please ask question. So let's assume you have your professional profile picture ready and you've inserted that and you're still thinking of how to go on everything. Go to ChatGPT. Remember I told you to use the audio option of ChatGPT, right? Go to ChatGPT, play the audio part, and then tell it about your experience. Tell ChatGPT how, when you were in school, these were the things you did. After school, you've been able to do this, do that. You did this job, you did that job, you got this experience. Just like you're talking to a friend, like you're pouring out everything. Just tell it, okay, this is it. Well, I was in school 3 years. While in school, I joined this program. In this program, we're able to do this and that. After school, I volunteered here. I did this. I got this job immediately after that. Just give it all your experience. Now tell it to help you structure this experience so that you can easily copy and paste on LinkedIn. That is what you're going to tell it. But you obviously know when it gives you those answers, you don't need to copy it straight and post it. Why this is going to help you is it will save you time, right? Another option is you can go to your LinkedIn where they're asking about your experience and everything. Just screenshot the page, send it to ChatGPT and tell it, now give it your prompt. Tell it to help you give the right answers. But why I prefer the audio part where you have to explain yourself is that it would give you something tailored to you, right? It will work with your experience. And remember, I said it will not lie. It will just help you to amplify your experience, modify it to suit the professional way or how you want to present yourself. So I hope this bonus would help you. Remember, if you have any question from this session, even from the last one, you are still free to ask in the group chat. Send your questions to the group chat or to us individually. We are going to do our best to answer the questions. The next session, which is next week Friday, is an an awesome session that you do not want to miss. Now we have a human resource personnel coming to us to train us on CVs, applications. You already know that she is the best person for that job, because as a HR, they see different applications, different CVs, and they are the ones that sort this thing. So she's going to be here to tell us what we should do and what we should not do. Engineer Kosi talked about ATS. Yes, you need to know how to align your CV in such a way that it is ATS approved. Okay, that is the first step to your application. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope today's class really blessed you and you got lots of value. I would want to see you again next week, Friday, same time, 3 p.m. And hopefully we're going to maximize our time also. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'll see you next week. Thank you.